Well, we're here filming today with the BBC to do a sort of combined feature. One is to help celebrate Williams being back towards the front in Formula One. There's a great deal of affection for Williams and the paddock. Of course, I'm tremendously appreciative and proud to have driven for the team in my early career. The key thing that will come out of this feature as well is some of Valtteri's personality coming through, because he's clearly a coming man in Formula One. From a selfish point of view, big thrill for me to have the chance not only to drive an FW08, but a current Formula One car, and to experience the hybrid power and all of the other features that the drivers have to deal with today. The most impressive thing about driving this year's car is the amount of torque it has. You've got something that's very drivable, but boy does it give you a kick in the back when you accelerate from the corners. Well, we can hear the FW08 purring away in the background, and that's a very familiar noise for historic race fans of a Cosworth DFE, and that's one thing that really stands out driving the car. You know, this was a period where you had two great British engineering companies coming together and winning a championship. The Cosworth very drivable, very flexible for the driver. Quite clearly at the time that was cutting edge. Let's say in the early stages of the curve aerodynamically. So I think mechanically the cars were very similar to what we have today. This year we're seeing the sort of Williams performances that we got used to in the late 80s, early 90s. If you look at the great history that Williams has, great British engineering company, World Championship constructors. We've got FW08, which is Keke Rosberg's winning car. We have the 96 World Championship winning car here, which Valtteri Bottas will have the chance to drive. This is a car he watched racing when he was 5-6 years old. So, when he was first starting to get an understanding of Formula One. You really get a sense that Williams are on the way up again. To have had a pole position in Austria, to be seriously knocking on the door of the performances of Mercedes Grand Prix, I think shows how far the team has come. I think everyone's got one eye in the future, curious to see whether Williams can carry this momentum into future seasons and again have a Drivers' or Constructors' World Championship.